Is there something wrong? The fundamental question that you raised there. Janet, I would pose that same question to you. Do you think perhaps there is something wrong with the teachers?
Yeah, in 2023 now, we cannot be discussing corporal punishment in our schools, especially because it negates all the known laws. You know, Article 29 of the Constitution, that nobody should be treated in an inhumane, cruel manner. The Basic Education Act, the Children's Act. So really, these are isolated cases, and I know that even looking at what is happening across the country, where a mother can subject their child to so bad treatment, and it is traced to mental health and things like those. So I think it has also been made very clear, and I like the fact that even the unions have agreed that a teacher that engages in administering corporal punishment to the child bears personal responsibility. The TSC can take measures against the said teacher, although some have severally tried to say that they are acting in good faith. We were brought up in backgrounds where caning, parents believed that caning had results. But I think that there is a lot of work that has gone on to try and advance the alternative discipline that is lawful and that has results, because also corporal punishment is also known to have some negative results. So I think in terms of safety, when children are in school, we cannot be discussing corporal punishment. But then there are other grave issues, concerning the safety of children when they are in school. And I know the conversation has now moved to, since the inception of 100% transition, issues have changed. You cannot expect facilities that were supposed to host 600 children are now hosting 1,200 children, and you still expect to discuss it in the same confines as you were doing when we were speaking about 600 children, and we're now talking about 1,200 children.
Double the number.
It's double the number. In some cases, it's even gone up 3 times, the number. And I think that we owe ourselves a conversation of honesty. I know some people say that when you go to national television, there are things that you should not say. No, we are going to say them. Because when we don't say these things, Mukumu is happening. We are losing children, And we do not know that Mukumu is happening in isolation. Because if you look at the class of school that Mukumu is, it's fairly a good school. So many children covet to go to the school. So you can imagine schools of lesser, class or ability than Mukumu, what is happening in those schools. I think there's a big question that we must ask ourselves. Are we really educating, or we are doing hospitality and boarding issues and transport issues? Have we moved from the core responsibility the sector is supposed to do to doing side shows? Because a lot of time and energy now is being spent on discussing bed space, on discussing boarding, on discussing water, and discussing what exactly are we doing in our sector right now.
Thank you. We will talk about that.